The following portion of Indy Now is sponsored by MCJR and Ortho Alliance. Joining us to share more about their services is their co-founder, Dr. Wesley G. Lackey. Dr. Lackey, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. How would you describe your philosophy toward patient approachability at MCJR, and what steps does your team take to really make sure a first-time or an anxious patient is feeling more comfortable?
Yeah, so surgeon approachability is definitely a cornerstone of our practice. We know that it can be super intimidating for a patient, especially a first-time patient, to make an appointment to talk to a surgeon about a big operation, a life-changing operation. And so we want to take the pain out of joint replacement, which is ease of getting an appointment, talking to a person on the phone. And when you come to our office, we are just going to sit and have a conversation just like we are now. Yeah. We're going to look at your x-rays, we're going to take a wiggle of your hip or knee, we're going to watch you walk, and then we're just going to talk about where you are, what life is like with arthritis, and what your options are, and tailor a plan for you.
So much has changed with technology and innovation over the years for a total or a partial knee replacement. Talk to me about the difference between the two and what advantages it might offer with recovery time.
Yeah, so partial knee replacement is one of the areas of my subspecialty. I'm approaching about 2,000 of those operations. I've done research, implant design with engineers, and teaching across the country, giving talks and surgeon courses. A partial knee replacement. So you need a knee replacement when you're bone on bone and the conservative non-surgical measures aren't working.
Okay.
But what we find is a third of our patients, 2/3 of their cartilage is totally normal, and they're only bone on bone in one of the three areas of the knee. And so with a partial knee, you get easier surgery, quicker outcome, lower complication rate, same durability of the implants, and it can be truly life-changing. Now, in our practice, a third of knee patients get a partial knee, but it's only 7% nationally, which means a lot of surgeons just don't do partials.
Okay. Well, what innovations or maybe techniques at MCJR contribute the most to literally getting people back on their feet? Maybe it's just daily life, or maybe they're an athlete. What do you all do to help them?
In terms of innovation at MCJR and taking the pain out of joint replacement, we have been leaders in the state for outpatient joint replacement. We've just celebrated 12,000 outpatient operations at our Indy Center.
Wow.
And we say motion is life, and that guides our entire practice of what we do. We know that the more active you are, the longer you live, the more happy you live, and we say motion is life. Yeah. And so we want patients to get back to full activity with no restrictions, which can include simple things like golf, pickleball, playing with the grandkids and walking. It can include more advanced activities like running, mountain biking, tennis, etc.
Yeah, joint issues affect everyone in our population. So how do you and your team address maybe the barriers to care in our state, especially for underserved or rural communities?
Yeah, we think that everyone in Indiana and neighboring states, because a lot of neighboring states patients come to us, we think that everyone deserves outstanding, world-class, specialized care in joint replacement. And so to do that, we've expanded from Indianapolis to Bloomington and now have office and see patients in Terre Haute and in Zionsville.
That's great. Yeah, and the need is so great too. Doctor, where can people learn more about your services, maybe come in for a consult and meet you and your team? How can they do that?
Yeah, so our website is there on the screen, mcjr.com, where you can learn more and get to know the surgeons. Our phone number's there as well, and we're happy to see you for a same-week appointment. We'd love to see you. We tell people, don't wait to get your joint fixed. Come talk to us and see how we can help and get you moving again.
Yeah, Doctor, thank you so much for your time today and helping everybody the way you're doing it. We appreciate it. The preceding portion of Indy Now was sponsored by MCJR and Ortho Alliance.